The case of Sawal Das versus State of Bihar is related to rule of Registry. Queen Abdullah case law is related to conduct. The case of Dudhnath Pandey versus State of UP is related to plea of alibi. The bride in the bath. The brides in the bath case is based on which section of Indian Evidence Act? Section 15. The case of Kashmira Singh versus State of Madhya Pradesh is related to confession of a co-accused. Palvinder Kaur versus State of Punjab is related to which one of the following? Confession. In which one of the following cases constitutionality of section 27 was challenged for the violation of Article 20 sub Article 3 of the Constitution? State of Bombay versus Kathi Kalu. The constitutionality of which section of Indian Evidence Act was challenged in the case of State of UP versus Dyuman Upadhyay for the violation of Article 14 of the Constitution, Section 27. In which one of the following judgment Supreme Court ruled that Section 27 is an exception of Section 25 and 26 of Indian Evidence Act? Inayatullah versus State of Maharashtra. Important case related to identification parade is Ramnathan versus State of Tamil Nadu. Case of Pakla Narayan Swamy versus King Emperor related to dying declaration. Kaushal Rao versus State of Bombay AIR 1958 is related to which topic of Indian Evidence Act? Dying declaration. In which one among the following cases the Supreme Court of India said that it is not an absolute rule of law that dying declaration must be corroborated with other evidence before it can be acted upon? Kaushal Rao versus State of Bombay. Which one of the following cases directly related to Section 32, Clause 1 of Indian Evidence Act? Pakla Narayan Swamy versus King Emperor. Queen Empress versus Abdullah is a leading case on dying declaration. Even a student may be treated as an expert under Section 45 of Indian Evidence Act 1872. It was laid down by Supreme Court in Kanpur University versus Samir Gupta and others, 1983. The statement in order to constitute confession under Indian Evidence Act must either admitted in term of offence or at any rate substantially all fact which constitute that the offence. The above view was expressed by Privy Council in which one of the following cases? Pakla Narayan Swamy versus Emperor. Palvinder Kaur versus State of Punjab related to which one of the following? Confession. In which one of the following cases Supreme Court held that confession of co-accused are very weak evidence and no conviction can be based solely on such confession? Kashmira Singh versus State of Madhya Pradesh. Which one of the following cases is not related to confession? TJ, this one, Which one is related to confession? Pakhuri Kotia versus King Emperor, State of UP versus Devnand Upadhyay, State of Bombay versus Kathi Kalu. Confession can be result of self-talk. Communication of confession to another person is not necessary. Was held in the case of Sahu versus State of UP. Which one of the following statement is correct? The latest approach toward evidentiary value of identification period as laid down by Supreme Court Anek Kumar versus State of UP is that it is evidence to support or to rebut any fact before court in criminal proceeding. The case of Pakla Naran Swami versus King Emperor is related with Section 32, Clause 1 of Indian Evidence Act. Which one of the following is not necessary for dying declaration? Sita Ram versus State of UP. During the course of investigation, information received from the accused who is in police custody led to discover about arms, cloth, ornaments, corpus, which are related with the offence, are relevant under Section 27 of Indian Evidence Act. The principle laid down in the case of Pankhuri Kotya versus Emperor. In which one of the following case Supreme Court held that any information or material that is subsequently discovered with the help of voluntary administered test result can be admitted in accordance with Section 27 of Indian Evidence Act 1872. Selvi versus State of Karnataka. Adam Malkani versus State of Maharashtra. Related to which one of the following? Relevancy of fact forming the part of same transaction. Where a married woman dying or burned was a person of unsound mind and the medical certificate vouchsafed her physical fitness for statement and not the state of mind at the crucial moment. In which one of the following cases the court said that a statement could not be relied upon? Ukkaram versus State of Rajasthan. Which of the following is not a leading case on dying declaration? D. Which one a leading case on dying declaration? Kausal Rao versus Bombay, Moti Singh versus UP, R versus Jenkins. Which one of the following is a leading case on entries in book of account when relevant? LK Advani versus CBI. In which one of the following cases was constitutional validity of Section 27 of Indian Evidence Act upheld? State of Uttar Pradesh versus Devnand Upadhyay. In which one of the following cases constitutionality of Section 73 of Evidence Act was challenged for the violation of Article 20, Sub-Article 3 of the Constitution? State of Bombay versus Kathi Kalu. In which one of the following cases Supreme Court raised doubt regarding the applicability of doctrine of equitable estoppel beyond Section 115 of Evidence Act? Mandapa versus Chandramma. Section 115 of Indian Evidence Act is founded upon the doctrine laid down in which one of the following cases? Pickard versus Shears. Which section of Indian Evidence Act 1872 founded upon the doctrine laid down in Prickett versus Sear, section 115. The case of Sarat Chandra Dev versus Gopal Chandra Laha, 1891, is related to which one of the following section of Indian Evidence Act, 1872? Section 115. Which one of the following cases is not a case of estoppel? Palvinder Kaur versus State of Punjab. Dugdu versus State of Maharashtra is related to accomplice. In which one of the following judgment delivered by Supreme Court in 2015, it was held that it is imperative if the examination in chief is over, the cross examination should be completed the same day. Vinod Kumar versus State of Punjab. In which decision 5 golden principle Panchsheel about the circumstantial evidence is laid down. Sarhad Badhai Chandra Sadar versus State of Maharashtra, AN 1984. In which one of the following case constitutional validity of section 27 of Indian Evidence Act was challenged on the basis of being violative of Article 20, sub-Article 3 of the Indian Constitution, State of Bombay versus Kathi Kalu. A confession even consists of conversation to oneself, for it is not necessary for the relevancy of confession that it should be communicated to some other person. It was held in the case of Sahu versus State of UP. In which one of the following case did Supreme Court hold that compiling a person to give his specific writing will not amount to testimonial compulsion for the purpose of Article 20, sub-Article 3 of the Constitution of India, State of Bombay versus Kathi Kalu. In which case Section 27 of Indian Evidence Act was held to be valid under Article 14 of the Constitution of India, State of UP versus Devman Upadhyay. Which court gave the final judgment in the case of Pakla Narayan Swamy versus King Emperor, Privy Council? In which celebrated judgment did the Honorable Supreme Court classify the witness into 3 categories: wholly reliable, wholly unreliable, neither wholly reliable nor wholly unreliable? Vadi Villa Tiwad versus State of Madras. In which one of the following case Supreme Court held that where the witness became confused in the course of his examination, court could not put a question to him to elicit the truth? State of Rajasthan versus E&I. Section 114A was introduced in Indian Evidence Act after widespread protest against the judgment. Tukkaram versus State of Maharashtra. Confession caused by inducement, threat, or promise. Pyare Lal Bhargav versus State of Rajasthan. Confession to the Custom Office, sir. State of Punjab versus Barkat Ram. Discovery of fact pursuant to the statement of the police in custody. State of Bombay versus Kathi Kalu Ojha. Confession in the FIR given by the accused. Agnu Negesia versus State